Hello to my fellow history lovers and people that think if I learned something new today, it will be a good day. I think it's going to be a good day. Today's question come from the Library of Congress Questions the American Revolution. I got these at the museum in Philadelphia, the Art Museum. Love this set. And the question today is, in the 13 colonies, did the majority of colonists support the revolution? And the answer is no. And historians now think it might be as low as a third of the colonists that supported the revolution. And you might think, why wouldn't they support the revolution? And the answer comes down to LMO. That's going to be our little acronym. So the first reason that as few as a third, at least in the beginning of the revolution, didn't support it was livelihood. We talked a little bit when I did the farm video about the fact that our biggest trade partner is Britain. So we're selling goods to Britain, we're buying goods from Britain. And for some people, the thought of going to war with your biggest trade partner, on which your livelihood, the roof over your head, the food on your plate is dependent, is kind of crazy. So that's number one, concerns about livelihood. The second, LMM, is going to be monarchy. So if you think your whole life you were told that there is a king, a queen, also, that is like appointed by God, like this king is appointed by God, and you as a loyal servant to the king, you're there to serve the king. And a lot of people, that was, their whole lives, that's what they had grown up with. And the thought that we're suddenly going to kind of rule ourselves, we're going to elect people from among us, and we're going to make the rules, would seem to many people not only wrong, but possibly just sheer chaos. It would be mind-boggling to many people that we're going to get rid of the entire idea of a monarchy and rule ourselves. Although I, for one, and most people would say, thank goodness there were forward-looking people there. All right, last one, LMO. And O is opposition to the idea that we shouldn't be taxed. A little awkwardly worded, but I couldn't come up with a better wording. The idea was a lot of people were trying to rile people up saying, hey, we're being taxed, there's all these taxes, taxation without representation. But there were many in our country that thought, well, we should pay taxes, because the sort of propaganda coming from Britain was, we saved you in the French and Indian War. We're there protecting you. Our coffers are now depleted because of this war. You should help replenish the coffers. And there were many loyalists who would say, well, yeah, maybe we really should. So anyway, that was a little bit of history today. Thanks for letting me share it. I will see you tomorrow.